Once, there was a young woman named Ngozi, smart, beautiful, and deeply in love. Her fiancé, Chuka, was a quiet, kind man who ran his late father's electronics business. They were planning a big traditional wedding. Invitations were out. Osoebi had been sold. They hired the most famous event planner in Lagos, a woman named Madam Elohor, also known as Auntie. She was elegant, sharp, and always smiling. Madam Elohor had planned weddings for senators, musicians, and even the daughter of a traditional ruler. But what people didn't know was this: every wedding she planned ended in sorrow. Sometimes, the groom would vanish days before the wedding. Sometimes, a bride would fall sick mysteriously. Sometimes, the marriage would collapse within a month. Nobody could explain it. But Auntie's clients always came to regret hiring her, though never openly. But Ngozi didn't know any of this. She just wanted the perfect wedding. 2 weeks before the wedding, strange things began happening. Ngozi's dreams were filled with fire, water, and a voice calling her name from inside a mirror. Her younger sister found a cow's tongue buried behind the compound, with Ngozi's name written on it. And at the wedding rehearsal, the makeup artist fainted after looking into Madam Elohor's eyes for too long. But Ngozi, determined to have her big day, ignored it all. Even when the village priestess warned her. Not every fine wrapper should be worn, my daughter. Some carry blood underneath. The wedding day came. Music, glamour, guests, champagne. But just as Ngozi stepped into the hall, something strange happened. Time seemed to freeze. Only she could move. Everyone else was like a statue. And standing at the altar was Madam Elohor, but her face had changed. Gone was the lipstick and lashes. Her skin cracked like old clay. Her eyes were black holes. She said calmly, "Ngozi, this marriage was never meant for you. You are marrying a man who was promised to me 300 years ago." Ngozi screamed. But no sound came out. Just then, an old woman appeared behind her, her late grandmother. She took Ngozi's hand and whispered, "Say his name 3 times. Say his true name. Not what he told you." Ngozi, confused but desperate, closed her eyes and shouted, "Obinna! Obinna! Obinna!" Suddenly, the word shattered like glass. Time resumed. Music returned. But Chuka was gone. The man she had known as Chuka was never real. He was a spirit being, a trickster from the forest world who wore a man's face. Madam Elohor vanished that day too. Nobody saw her leave. Her car was still outside. Her bag was still in the hall. But she was gone, like smoke in Harmattan. Moral of the story: listen to warnings, especially from elders.